It's now. Okay. It's now. Okay. We're just gonna wait for a few people to get in here. Sorry, guys. Clear my throat.
So can I like continue this with like my phone off, or will it like do anything?
I don't know. That I don't know.
Let's try. I don't know.
Okay, if so, then if it doesn't work, then I'll send you another link.
Okay.
What's up, DeAndre? I see you in the chat.
I'm actually kind of scared to do it.
You don't have to if you don't want to.
Okay.
Okay, so let's let some people in here. All right, people, are you? We got three people in here. DeAndre's in here, so let's go. Wait, okay. So, so as you all know, I am Rockstar, and then I've got Sarah, I've got
What up?
King, and then
Hey,
Elsie just left. Hold on, I don't know why he left, but let me send him another link back in here. I don't know why he dropped out. I'm good, DeAndre. I'm good. How about yourself? Anyway, while I'm getting myself together here. There we go. So Elsie just joined back in. Say what's up, Elsie, if you can.
hello.
There's LC, there's Sarah, and then there's Henry Rangers King, also known as Mike.
What's up?
So, all of you know my other podcast, Rambling with Rockstar. Well, this is another one I actually when I came up with Rambling with Rockstar, I came up with this one, which is this one is gonna be a more serious, more deep kind of podcast. It may get emotional sometimes, so bear with us if it gets emotional. You know. Today we're gonna be dealing with the topic of suicide/slash depression. I know it's a hard topic. Some people don't like to talk about it, which is understandable. Um, but I wanted to, create a platform or create a podcast that people can connect to and get, what's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Help me out here, my Rangers King. What's the word I'm looking for?
Um, like kind of like um, I guess where we can come together.
Yeah, that like that. Like we can connect with each other and come together. Anyway, not anyway. Elsie keeps dropping out.
Oh, and I have like a pretty good story to tell.
Okay. So this is gonna be where we connect, get together and share stories, and also just to put it out there. If you guys don't want it shared, you don't have to. I'm not gonna make you share anything. It's up to you. This is not. This is. Of course, this is kind of, my show with a name on it, but it's not really my show. It's our show. But if you don't want anything shared, you don't have to. Or what you can do is you can DM one of my mods or me, and you can share your story anonymously, which means we can share your story but not use your name. So we can say, "Oh, this person went through this," and they wouldn't know it's you unless you wanted them to tell you. So, without further ado, let's get started. Hold on, Ghost Machine. What is Ghost Machine saying? What's up, Rockstar? Can't stay on. What's up, Ghost?
What's up, Ghost Machine?
Let me get LC back in. He keeps dropping out for some reason. Oh, and I have another thing to say too before we actually start. Sorry about that, Sarah. I actually have another thing to say, and then you can go ahead. Okay, so before Sarah starts her story, Aunt Jenny was gonna be in here, but I guess she's busy. I mean, she may pop in here. I don't know. She did say on her live stream, what was it, last Saturday or whatever, that she may or may not join. It's up to her though. But if she joins, she's more than welcome. But anyway, Sarah, go ahead.
Oh, okay. So, there was like a friend at school who
Uh-huh.
was, like usually I like hang out. I hung out with her every day, and I was like her like only friend almost
Her like
because
close client, like a close friend, like right.
yeah, she
Mhm.
didn't have like any friends.
Mhm.
Um, she had like only about two, maybe
Mhm.
almost. But there was like a point in life where I started to get tired of her like fake stuff and like I I got like Asperger's, and Asperger's, if you have Asperger's, you're mean.
Mhm.
Like one of the traits is that you're like a mean person,
And then,
kind of.
not to cut you off, but
Yeah.
I actually went to a middle school with somebody who had Asperger's, and he would have frequent outbursts, or his personality. It wasn't weird, but it was kind of
Mhm.
unique. And I guess I wouldn't say outgrew it, but he found a outlet for it. Because he started, feel comfortable. You know, started to get
Yeah.
comfortable around people, and people didn't find him weird, and people, were accepting towards him and stuff like that. So yeah, I know what Asperger's is. It's not. I don't deal with it, but it's not
Yeah.
kind of thing that I deal with, but it's something that I know somebody has dealt with. So
Yeah.
what you mean?
Yeah. So I actually do have it. Um and so,
Sorry,
I was like
AGP Army. I see you in the chat. Are you going to join, or what's up? Let us know. Or hold on, he might have done it.
so like it was like 6th grade, like last year. Last year I was in 6th grade. And so basically she like wanted to get like attention and everything. And still I like kind of judge her, like on the inside I judge her,
Uh,
or like I keep it to myself. I don't like, do it to others, or I don't say what I think of her to others.
mhm.
So, actually, um 2 weeks before I found out, this has been like 2 weeks before um this has been going on.
Mhm.
She was actually planning to kill me with a friend.
Mm.
How about that? Um in
So how long ago was this?
about a year.
About,
It's gonna be a year next month.
and do you still talk to this person, or do you still have contact
Uh
with them?
no, I'm not supposed to anymore according to our principal.
Okay, that's a good thing, because you don't need
Yeah.
like that kind of you know.
Yeah. Ever since then I only like talked to her once. So anyway, the night that I found out,
Uh-huh.
um, I was so scared of like going to school the
I,
next day because like it might have happened the next day. So I didn't go. I just skipped,
mm,
and my mom understood. So and then this girl requested to follow me on Instagram.
uh-huh.
Then the night that I found out, I'm like, oh. I don't know who she is. I guess I would accept her. Well, it was the girl.
Mm.
And she slid into my DMs and I was like,
That's slid into
well,
DMs. That's kind of like it's like a word like well you hear it much, but
yeah.
anyway, it kind of made me laugh. Sorry about that.
Well, yeah, well, she's lesbian.
Oh, no
Yeah.
problem. I didn't mean to laugh, but it's no problem.
Yeah. So, I was like, man, I'm like really scared of going to school tomorrow. Someone's trying to plan to kill me. And she's like, "Oh." And then I'm like, "Is that you?" And it took her a couple text messages
Uh,
to like get the fact that or to come out and say that yes, it was her. And I'm like, "So what were you trying to do?" And she goes, she was trying to put poison in my food
mm,
at lunch.
mm,
Um come up behind me and like slit my throat.
mm. Yeah.
Um
Wow.
yeah, she was like
And she-
wanting to like blow
Ooh.
up the school. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, which we already had a bomb threat last year too. Like
Oh, sorry to cut you off, but I invited AGP's Army into this thing. And also, AGP's Army, can you do me a really big favor too?
What?
Um, somebody from our thing is calling Aunt Jenny, and it's really pissing her off. Can you please tell her? You know, it's one of it's not me. It's somebody from our group thing.
Is it Dylan?
No, I don't know who it is, but she told me it was from Real Talk with Rockstar.
Let's check it real quick.
You said what?
Let me see something real quick.
Yeah, it's on her Twitter. So just DM her or something or let her know.
I will.
But anyway, back to your story, Sarah. Sorry to cut you off.
oh, you're fine. And so she like sent me that or like that text.
Uh-huh.
And then I was like, jeez, I thought you were my friend. You
Right.
know? Well, first of all, because of my Asperger's, I was like bullying her.
Uh-huh.
Or I was letting my anger out on her.
Yeah, that can happen too. Some people, you know, so it's feels like some people like to take their anger out on people, and it really
Yeah.
doesn't. It just makes matters worse. Not saying that I'm bashing you. I'm just saying, you know, how people have done, what people have done to people. You know,
Yeah.
and, you know, I'll admit, I'll be a man and admit, I've done it myself. You know, I took my anger out on a lot of people. You know, I've done things
Yeah.
I've done. You know, most of you guys probably don't know who I am off camera, but I mean, I'm not saying I'm a bad person. I'm not like, you know, Bowser or nothing like that.
Yeah.
But
Like
a lot of us aren't perfect. I'll just say that. I've done things or said things out of anger, but I really didn't mean to. And we're not perfect. We say things out of anger. You know, I've said things to Jacob out of anger. He can tell you that personally.
Yep.
I've said things to a lot of people out of anger, and it really, you know, fell back on me. And you know, I sit up at night like, what the fuck did I do? You know, and just you know, I got this big old ego, like, oh yeah, I'm the shit, I'm the shit, I'm the shit. You know, and that really isn't me. You know, that's just my ego taking place. You know, my anger and my ego taking place, and you know, just it's like a demon that possesses you. It's very
oh, it totally is.
yeah.
Yeah. It kind of like scared me and it also scared my mom too.
Mm-hmm.
So like I couldn't like stop it
Hey,
because
Adam in the chat.
it was
Adam,
like
Yeah, Adam Ritter's in chat.
I don't see it because it looks like it's blocked. Oh wait, never mind. Wait, no, I don't.
I saw him.
Maybe if I do, or maybe one of my mods. I'll look into it after the stream. But um, to let you guys know, Sorry to cut you off again, Sarah.
Yeah, you're fine.
Oh, that's why he can't stand because LC hit him.
Oh,
Thank you, LC.
no, I haven't blocked him because he said LC just said that you can block, so I blocked him. So Adam Ritter, I'm gonna unblock you probably either tonight or tomorrow.
Look, no, I saw him like a couple minutes ago. Look, that's why I said, "Hey, Adam," and just now it says Adam Ritter was hidden by AGP tributes LC.
But anyway, back to your story.
Yeah. So like, I didn't want to either like come back on that Monday because this was a Thursday night that I found this out, and then I didn't go on Friday. So like it was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna get into this week? You know, we're here. We were going to put a restraining order on her,
right,
which was like a 50 yards, which is like a football field length. So she can't actually be on school property. So, I wanted to do that so bad. I didn't want to see her ugly face ever again.
right.
You know, because she's like weird and I wish her parents would have abortioned her, to be honest with you.
That's and when you said that, that's the anger in your voice. That's not you. That's the anger from the thing she's done to you. That's the it's a word for it, but it's not the top of my head. But
yeah,
the anger speaking for you. Like,
yeah. See, it's like the Asperger's syndrome in me. You know, like, yeah, it's just the Asperger's in me.
And it's understandable.
Yeah. So, I guess after that, I heard that they have put her in out of school suspension and in school suspension, which I wish they would have kept her out of school suspension. Like it was like 2 weeks.
You need to be
like
Thank you.
I think it was like 1 week of in school and then 1 week out of school. Which I guess since I said we actually really need to put her on a in-school, or not in-school, but we should put a restraining order on her, it was like too late. You know, it was like a month after that incident.
Isn't this what you said something, I don't know, what's that noise? That's AGP Army. Is that AGP Army? Is that you?
What?
It's not like a noise coming from your thing or somebody's thing.
Oh, I think it's like the keyboard.
Oh, yeah, I have that on. I should probably turn that off.
Yeah, make sure you text Aunt Jenny or something because I don't want to.
I just tweeted her.
Okay, cool. Because I don't want her to get mad at me. I don't call her. It's not, and I don't want her to think it's me because she tweeted me saying it's coming from Real Talk with Rockstars.
Yeah, she'll understand.
So, and she said in her last live stream, which was Saturday, she may join. She's not busy, but she's probably busy. So, but back to what I was saying. Didn't you say something about this in the group chat that we have, Sarah? I think you did say something about it.
Yes, I did. I remember. So it was going along with Michael's song Friendship Cemetery. And I said that I have a couple people in my friendship cemetery, meaning her.
Yeah.
So after that, we don't talk, we don't make eye contact. And now she has about like maybe 3 friends now.
And is she still doing the same thing, or she just?
No, she's I don't know.
Well, I'm glad you got away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you hadn't, you would have got it, and that's not a good thing. So I'm glad
Yeah.
you at least got away from her and told somebody you trust, and that way things can get better for you.
Which no one like told me at like school. Like we got a call from the principal saying that someone is trying to kill me and they put a death threat on me. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. It was a personal call from for my mom from my principal.
And you didn't know who called, or was it her, or was it somebody else?
It was someone else.
But anyway, so what I was gonna say, and also, damn, I forgot what I was gonna say. It'll come to me. Keep talking if you want to.
Yeah, so now I forget what was I gonna say. But
Then forget what you're gonna say, squad. Yeah.
Yeah. Totally.
I don't know if Jacob was in here when we went live. Jacob, if you have anything to share, you don't have to share it on here with us. Like, I'm not gonna make you share anything you don't want in here. This is a panel that if you want something shared, it's up to you. I'm not gonna make you share anything. If you want to keep something to yourself, that's fine. If you want it shared anonymously, that's fine. Or if you want it shared,
I got nothing, but if I do, I'll say it, I guess. I got nothing right now.
And Raymond King, do you have anything?
To be honest, I don't.
What about you, Elsie?
Yep.
What's that?
I can't say it. Hello?
Hello? We can hear you, but you're kind of muffled. Do you have any headphones in or something? It seemed like your mic or something is going.
Hello?
We can hear you.
All right.
Hello? Can you hear?
Yeah.
All right, say what you did. Did you want to say anything?
Yeah, but not here. So
Okay, that's fine. So okay, so it's my turn. I've never been a suicidal person at all. Never have, and I know that's. It's not weird. I don't know about depression either. Like, I'm always like, the way I deal with things. If I'm mad, I listen to music. I always listen to music, but I will share a personal story. I will share a personal story. So you guys all know Jennifer Green, Aunt Jenny. You guys know I always talk about her. You always see me tweet about her. And we're I guess we can say we're close. I guess, but it's not like I can call her up any time of the day. But, we're kind of close. We talk every night. She's got me through a lot of stuff. And, I don't know if I've said this or not, but yeah, how you get that feeling like you're about to get sad or something, like you get that feeling in your body.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I always do.
It's coming. I don't know if I'm gonna cry. I don't know, but you guys know I love Aunt Jenny, and I would do anything for her. Sorry, I'm kind of getting over a sore throat, so that's why I keep pausing. Um, so I'm always there for her. I know I may be miles and miles away, but I can't jump in a car and go to her place, and if she's crying or not. But I have said this, and AGP's army can account to this, and actually all of you can account to this. I've said how many times now? I've said that if I lose it, now this doesn't have to stay on here because it's been known. Everybody knows this. If I lose Angie, I'm walking away from it. No lie. I'm deleting my Twitter. I'm deleting my YouTube. Something happens to me, I'm deleting everything. And that's cross the heart, everything.
We've actually talked about this through DM before, and you said the same thing.
Yeah. Like, and you guys don't know, like, Aunt Jenny has been there. Like, when I wasn't like real sick. I had I think I had ate something that didn't agree with me, and I texted her or DM'd her, text her, same thing. But anyway, so I texted her saying I needed you, and right then and there she said, "Oh, are you okay?" She got that little mother thing instinct, and I said I'm not feeling well because what had happened was me and my mom went to Red Robin. After we left the open house, we went to Red Robin. I ate, and that was fine. And then I woke up, and my stomach started feeling funny. So and it was Sunday, so we're getting ready to go to. Or was it Sunday? But anyway, we were getting ready to go. I got up, got in the shower. My stomach was kind of feeling funny. When we got in the car, I threw up, and so
Jen replied to you and said, "Okay."
Yeah, I know. I saw it. I popped in for and she's more than welcome to come in the stream. If she, I know she's busy, but if she pops in, just let me know. Because I'm looking at the chat on my phone. I'm on my laptop, but I got the chat open on my phone. But I never really thank her enough for the things she's done, and I really appreciate it. Because without her, I don't know where I would be. I know I have my mom, my mom's in the living room right now. I mean, it's not like people think, oh, does he have a mother that he loves? I do. I love my mama too. I love everybody. And I will go across the river, burning fire. Yeah. But anyway, what she did, I'll never forget. Like, I will never forget. That's why I'm always there for her. Even when she had that accident with when she got burned in that fire, that really hit me. I didn't cry, but it really angered me and I didn't even call her Aunt Jenny at the time. I called her Jennifer. But it really angered me. Like, I was doing dishes and I saw the tweet from Michael, and I literally wanted to throw the dishes across the room. That's how mad I was. And my heart is just like, is making a steady beat, like it's, and you can like even you guys know. I don't even have to tell you I love Angie. You guys know from my actions.
Body droppers.
Yes, what's up?
Just want to say, I gotta go. I guess I'll see you guys later.
No problem. And thanks for joining. Sorry, I'm just getting over a sore throat. So that's why I keep pausing. But thanks for joining in for the time being.
Yeah, it's fine. I was trying to join in anyway, just to get in here for a little bit.
No problem. And I know Tina. I think Tina's still alive, right?
Yep.
So yeah, I know. I think you were in there for a little bit. So if you want to go, you can head over there. I didn't mean to steal you from Tina, so don't have a question at me.
All right. I guess I'll talk to you guys later.
Okay, no problem. We'll see you.
Peace
Have a
out.
good night.
Peace.
Bye.
But anyway, you guys know, you all know how much I love Angie, and I really do. When I say I do, when I say I love you, I do mean it. I if I don't say it, then I don't love you. But if I say it, I do. Like I wouldn't say I love you if I didn't. You know. So if I ever tell you I love you, I meant it. So, and I've always, and me and Aunt Jenny have talked personally, not on the phone, like, but, through Facebook. And we've had late night conversations, and they've really helped. They really got me through a lot. I've been upset lately, and sometimes talking to her is like a reliever, you know. And without her, I don't know what I would do. I'm a man that'll admit I've said it before. I would be lost, like legit. I would be worse. I don't know if I would even survive without her. To be honest with you, that's why you always see me talk about her, or tweet about her, and it'll always be that, and it won't change. Nobody can ever get me to change that. No, nobody will ever get me to say I don't love her. Nobody will ever turn me against her. Nothing. And this thing is staying. This stream will stay up unless you guys don't want it up. So I'm gonna keep this up. I'm not ending the stream. I'm just saying in general. I'm gonna keep this stream up unless you guys don't want it up, which is fine with me. If you guys don't want something too personal going out on the internet, you can always say delete the stream, or you can DM me and say delete the stream. I don't want that up. That's fine with me. But anything else to talk about? Anything dealing with depressing or anything like that, or anything you've probably gone through if you want to share?
I think I have something.
Okay.
I don't know, but we all know. I don't know if I should really talk about him anymore. Like
I said,
Charlie.
it's up to you. If you want to talk about it, you don't have. If you want to talk about it, fine. If you don't, and nobody wants
Okay.
I'll let
So
that,
yeah.
that if you're comfortable talking about it, you can. If not, you can leave it.
Yeah. So it's about Charlie Chill
Uh-huh.
and Steve Billings.
Uh-huh.
So this was back in July, and I was talking to like Charlie and going on about like Steve with him.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, I like joined in the middle of this like whole like tweeting back each other.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know what it was, but I guess somehow Steve had screenshots of me calling him a pedo, which I do not really know like how. I just like joined in the middle of the chat and I'm like, I don't even know if I actually called you one. I just like joined in the middle of it.
Right.
And so I was like in a stream with one of Michael's friends, Dino.
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah.
He's pretty cool.
And we were like ranting and they were like all making fun of me and stuff. And so Dino's like, I guess Michael blocked Sarah on Twitter. And I'm like, how? I was like, how?
Uh-huh.
So I checked my Twitter and he actually did.
Hmm.
And I went through this like full depression mode.
And does Michael still have you blocked?
No, I actually got a new Twitter.
Oh, okay.
I do. I have a new Twitter. So I have these like posters up on my wall.
Uh-huh.
I made them myself. It was like the Kid Behind a Camera logo and the Angry Grandpa logo.
Uh-huh.
So I was just like crying, like I can't believe he done this in my room. And I looked back at that poster. I grabbed it off the wall and I ripped it.
And that's again, that's the anger speaking for you. Like
Yeah.
you said before, mentioning Steve Billings' name. Excuse me. And people in the chat, this is no way going against Steve Billings. This is no way, bashing Steve Billings. This is just, something she went. And I'm friends with I wouldn't say I'm like real close with Steve Billings, but Steve Billings is a good guy. So, when you said something about Steve Billings, I was like, okay. But then it really rang to me like this was a long time ago. This is, you guys probably, hashed it out, or you guys have talked about it since then. And if Steve pops in here, if Steve sees this, it's not us bashing you, and it's not her bashing you. It's just something she's just telling the story of what she went through at the time being. So you're good, Steve. If you ever pop in here, he's not in here, but if he ever does pop in here, he's fine. And like I said, and I kind of get, no, like I said, nobody's perfect. We all bashed out against somebody. We all said something we don't mean against somebody, and we said this or we said that. And it's because it's our anger. It's our anger. It's a demon. It's a really, 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 really bad demon, and it sucks. But and Steve's a really good guy. He's helped a lot of people. He's done a lot of things for people. He's helped a lot of people. He's said what's on his mind, and he's a really cool guy. He's helped me out. He's helped a lot of other people out, and that's why he gets a lot of respect. And I see why he gets a lot of hate from people, and it's just because of the guy he is.
Yeah, there's like fake troll accounts like on Twitter.
Yes,
yeah.
him. Yeah. Yeah,
he has like over 100 screenshots.
Mm-hmm. And
of
then
like
for the same
accounts.
And for the same thing, dealing with Isaac too, like Isaac, our guest.
Yeah.
They've said a lot of shit about him, like he beats his wife, or he does this and he does that, and that's just the trolls. That's just trolls that talk shit. They feed off these people like John Hagee or Bowser or whoever against them. But I'm gonna say this on live stream. Isaac has done things that I don't agree with, but you will never see me bash Isaac and say, "Oh, Isaac is full of shit," or "Isaac does this, Isaac does that," because that's not the type of person I am. I've had a lot of anger back, but out of respect, I would never say, go and say Isaac is this, Isaac is that, or Steve is this, Steve is that, Mike is this, Mike is that, because I have a lot of respect for those people because of what they've done for people.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said before, if I respect you, it's gonna stay like that. Even if we become enemies, unless you've done something that really, really pisses me off, then I'll call you out on it. But like if I really think you're good, I will keep that word and stay with that.
Yeah. And so I actually got a new Twitter, and I've been on it ever since July because I think it was like after July, and I know what he was going through. Lazy's passing.
Yeah, and plus, and grandpa's passing.
Yeah. So like, I shouldn't have really said that because I know that Steve is Michael's good friend.
Mm-hmm.
And, it's just, I know what he was going through, he was going through depression and loss of, a lot of, his like good companions, which I did cry, and I confessed to my mom about this. I said, "Oh, I don't feel good." Like I usually start like when I start to cry, I say, "I don't feel good," and then she actually like after like I started to cry, she goes, "Is it because of Michael?" And I'm like, "Yes, it is." To be honest with you, because I care about them so much, I have never cried harder in my life except for that night.
And speaking of that, I'll let you share your story. That brings me to another point, but I'll let you share your story. I'm not gonna interrupt you.
Yeah. So now, since he he doesn't know that is the same person, Michael and Steve.
Mm-hmm.
I'm getting like tons of likes from comments on his like Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Like if I comment on his Twitter, I usually get a like from him, or I usually get like replies.
Mm-hmm.
Like I got like 2 replies from him and countless likes, and I get likes from Bridget and everything. Not to like brag,
Yeah.
but and really this was a couple months ago when he was doing that Twitter Q&A. I was actually in that video.
Yeah, I remember you saying. What was your question? Well, I can't remember.
Are you doing like more music about Grandpa? Yeah, that made my entire night.
I know how you feel.
Yeah.
And going back to what you said about you never cried harder for them, it actually rang in my head, because this, and I've said this before, and I've also mentioned it to her. If you remember the vlog where Aunt Jenny had a lump.
Yeah.
And they said it on live stream. They said it could be cancerous. I kid you not. And I'm not joking. I'm not, playing around with this. She will let you know if you ask her. She will let you know.
Yeah.
I literally, when that whole vlog was over, like it fell to the ground, crying. I'm even a man and admitting that I fell to the ground crying. I don't care who is, who listens to it. I'm admitting that I fell to the floor crying. I was in tears.
Yeah, my heart sank.
Yeah, it literally felt like that because I don't want to lose it, and one day I will. And I even said that in her last time. To her personally, if I lose it, it's over. I don't know how I'd move on. I'd be stuck. And and she even saw the comment in her live stream, and she said if I'm ever gone and I'm gonna haunt you. She said because if you ever cry, I'm gonna haunt you. And she said I'll be stuff like that.
Yeah. Which, like, from back when Michael said that he was gonna, not post on his channel anymore. I was actually planning to start a channel with my Angry Grandpa plushie. And I'm like, well, if he's not gonna post, then I'm not gonna post.
Right.
And I had a bunch of ideas like ready. Like I wanted to like remake the 10 Demandments video, and I like remade what it like said on the posters.
Yeah.
And I was gonna like do one of his freak out videos
with the plush toy.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna do.
Plush toy is literally upstairs. I still have it.
Which, to be honest, I shouldn't have taken it out of the package. I should have just kept it in the package because it is a limited edition.
Uh-huh.
Which I rarely ever touch him because like he's so limited edition that I rather not touch him.
Right. I touch him sometimes, or I play with him a little bit.
Yeah. And I usually, with my mom and I usually reference videos.
Mm-hmm.
Like I sent my mom something on Messenger, and I like quoted what Angry Grandpa said,
Mm-hmm.
and we were watching The Office on Netflix, and I like quoted something from him. Like 90% of my life now, I like quote him.
AGP.
Yeah.
And it's funny you said that because now if I ever get mad, I always do that thing he does where he starts hissing or something. He'll stick his tongue out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I always do that.
Yeah. Or I'll be like, holy motherfucking shit.
Yeah. See, I'm glad I stopped. You okay over there, Elsie?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm glad I started something like this because we really are connecting, and it's really going off or blossoming, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
I'm glad
Which, I have really something, nice to share. And, we got a TV for Christmas, a 65-inch TV,
Uh-huh.
which it comes with like Hulu, Netflix, YouTube, all that kind of stuff.
Uh-huh.
And so, I connect my tablet or my phone that I just got for my birthday onto the TV,
Uh-huh.
and I usually go off of it.
And,
Like I usually watch YouTube on there,
yeah.
and so usually my mom and I like on Saturday nights like tonight, we would like watch him,
Uh,
and all of a sudden she like she starts to laugh, and that like makes my whole night.
you said your mom?
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing, moms are like people don't even realize, there's people out there that treat their parents like shit, like total shit,
Yeah.
and it upsets me. Like that's
Yeah.
mom, that's your parent. You only got one. Once you gone, there's nobody else.
Yeah.
Once my mom is
Mhm.
gone and she's passed on, that's the only person I have. I have my dad too. I have a great relationship with my dad. Actually, we talk every day. Not to say anything because I don't know if you guys have your. I'm not trying to brag or anything, but I'm just saying, I have my dad. Because I don't know you guys' story if you guys have your dad in your life or if you have a great relationship. But I'm sorry if I said it. I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings.
Yeah. Which one day I was putting on a video, and we were watching it, and I forget what it was, but I never have seen her laugh so hard in her life ever before. And that was from Angry Grandpa.
Yeah, my mom.
And
Sorry to interrupt. My mom doesn't really watch it actually because she doesn't like the cussing, but when she knows I watch it, and she's okay with that because I'm only 22, so she.
yeah. Yeah. And so my mom, or not my mom, but my grandma doesn't like agree with it. Um she's like one of those trolls who says it's just fake, you know.
Mom said that at first, but then hold on. I'm sending a link.
Hello?
Oh, I'm still here. Actually. But anyway, I'm still here. I'm just sending something to somebody.
Okay.
But anyway, to say what you said, to what you said about your mom saying it's fake. My mom said the same thing, and I understand it now. Seeing, and, even Mike has said this. I can understand that some of the stuff they do is staged, which I have no problem with. A lot of stuff you see on TV is staged. Even the news, they have a prompt that they look at. It's not fake. Not a lot of stuff on TV is fake, but it can be like if you look at it this way, stuff that's scripted isn't always fake. It's just they give you stuff to say. Sometimes there can be a TV show. It may not be fake. That might be real shit that's going on. But yeah, so I do understand where our moms are coming from when they say Angry Grandpa's fake. But it's not me as a hater saying that. It's just me understanding. At a point you got to come to an understanding. Like Angry Grandpa wasn't always that angry. I mean, he was. That was a real thing. He was angry, but not always. Some of the stuff they did to him was, staged or put on.
Yeah, like you said, he's like never angry. Like if you see him with like Lily and Eliza and the 4 boys, he like takes them out.
Right.
And I saw one video and I laughed at this. It was the Super Sadie video.
Yeah.
JC and Grandpa had the same hats on, and I laughed at that. And I thought it was so cute.
Yeah.
But anyway, back on to my grandma saying that they're fake. So she was in the room while my mom and I were watching Angry Grandpa, and all of a sudden she starts to laugh. I'm like, ha, see, they're not fake.
Right.
Yeah. But like she just starts to laugh
and you want to know the crazy thing? Some of the stuff I do reminds me of Angry Grandpa. It's like and I don't. It's like some of the stuff that I do, like some of the stuff I say, or like his way, I picked up, and I don't know who said this, but it was I think a fan that said this, but the more you watch Angry Grandpa, the more you pick up, or the more you watch something, the more you pick up their traits of what they do. And
yeah. I was like, looking at our pantry, and I'm like, I wonder if I should replica the leftover casserole. The leftover casserole.
I've actually made one of Angry Grandpa's recipes. It was actually, if you remember, before Michael moved into the house he's in now, he had a smaller house.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah. At least I think this was the house because they moved into another house before that happened. But anyway, yeah, it was that. I think it was the house. But anyway, so they moved into that house. No, it wasn't an apartment. It wasn't an apartment. Okay, so yeah, they lived in the apartment, then they moved into a house, but it wasn't their house. Yeah. I remember Michael was sick, and so.
The chicken feet soup.
Yeah, I made that exactly the way he made it. Except I think I should have cooked it a little bit longer because the chicken feet were a little bit hard. I made it exactly like thing. I made it exactly like he did it.
Yeah.
And he was still alive then, I believe.
Yeah. Which from one of Kim's videos, that French toast casserole, it was like around Christmas time, like Christmas 2018. I made that. I prepared it on Christmas Eve for Christmas morning. And it was pretty good. It was bomb.
I bet. I would have loved that.
Yeah, and coming from like a bunch of food eaters. I like French toast in general, and with that, it was like, oh my gosh, like it looked good in the video, and it looked good when I made it.
Yeah. I don't even think, did I look at the video? I know I seen one of her. I always watch Auntie Kim. I call her Auntie Kim, you know. But I'm going back in the chat and I see I missed a few people coming in. What's up, Bill? I haven't seen you in here in a while. And Kevin's been in here. So. But Bill, I haven't seen you in a while. If you're still in here, what's up? Glad you came in. I haven't seen you in so long. Hey, LC's in the chat too. What's up, LC? Even though you're in here with us, and the thing is too, like when I had this channel started a long time ago, you know, and it was called Body Droppers, and I've said this before. The reason why it's called Body Droppers, it's not a violent thing. I'm not in a gang or anything like that. But I played GTA. So, and I came up with a crew name. And I came up with two crew names, but they were already used. So I was like, let me come up with a different name. So I came up with the name Body Droppers Gang. And that's the reason why my name is Body Droppers. Or not my name, but my YouTube name. And it's from GTA.
And were you in that video where you were trying to do or you weren't trying, but you were doing Angry Grandpa impressions, and Michael was filming it?
What you got there think, girl?
That's you?
Yeah,
I was like, oh my gosh, this dude is so good.
Yeah, it's goddamn me, man.
Oh my gosh, that is so on point. Oh my gosh, I like screamed when I saw it.
Yeah, that's me.
Oh my gosh.
And
that's so cool.
And that's funny because I was just getting ready to talk about that actually, because after that happened, people were starting to DM and you know, and people were like, oh, it was funny, or you know, I've been live streaming even before Michael discovered me. So
yeah. Did he like subscribe to you?
I don't think so, but I know he liked that exact live stream that I was in. Now, and I don't know if you know which one it is. I'll let you know. It's called Live with Kid Behind the Camera. There's two of them that says Live with Kid Behind the Camera. It's the first one.
Yeah.
And then the first one is the one that is.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Yep, that's me.
But I forget which vlog it was. I know the live stream title,
was the one
I forget.
You remember the guy that the big YouTuber. I think that was him. Might have been that one. Not the big YouTuber, but the biggest fan.
Oh, Jonathan.
Yeah, I think it was in that one. It might have been it was in the one where the thumbnail is Aunt Jenny with smiling with no teeth. That's the one.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'm like, it's like near the end.
Yeah. And to be, to be honest, actually, I know, or to be real, I know, what, like, when he answered my question in the video, I remember, like, the timestamp that it was like 8 minutes and 43 seconds, I think.
Now, and I wasn't even expecting him to come in my live stream either. Like, I was like, he's not gonna come in. And then, like, I don't know. I think I was gonna end. I was getting ready to end, and then, actually, I paused for a minute and just was looking on my phone, and I saw him pop in, and I'm like, I saw my numbers jump at first, because you can see it, how many people are like my viewers jumped like drastically, like they were going from like 10 to 30 to 50 or whatever, and I'm like, why is that doing that? Then I look in the chat, and Michael pops in, he's like, "What's up?" or something like that, and I was like,
Yeah.
"Wait a minute, is that?" And I said, "That can't be," and I was like, "That can't be him," and I said, "That's Mike." So yeah, that's.
Mm-hmm.
So I wasn't even expecting him to come in. He just popped in.
Yeah. So is yours one the one that is called "We Have a Major Problem" with her smiling with JC in it?
Yeah. And I'm wearing a blue T-shirt or something.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Okay.
And then that night, actually after he left, he followed me on Twitter because somebody sent him my Twitter username and stuff. And then
Mm-hmm.
that night, I was added into the group chat, and that group chat just kept going ding 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 all night. Just
Yeah.
ding ding. And me and him were just, well, all of us were just talking all night. I was asleep. They were up all night just talking. But the thing about it is,
yeah.
if Michael sees if you get a like from Michael, that's because he looked at his phone and he saw your comment. He turned his Twitter notifications off. Like he doesn't need notifications to, like, his phone could be in his pocket. I don't know if he turned it off for every notification, but like Twitter notifications, he has it turned off.
Yeah.
So if you don't get a like from him, that means he didn't look at his phone or he just didn't catch your thing.
Yeah, because I did tag him in a post,
mm-hmm.
and I was waiting for him to like it, but that would never ever happen.
And if Michael follows you, just a very quick, serious tip: don't DM him every day. The group.
Yeah.
You have the group chat, but don't DM him every day because he'll eventually get upset and he'll block you.
Yeah, and I did DM him because he said on tweet, he said that
his DMs were open.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I sent him one.
Mm-hmm.
And it still says sent.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, because he gets probably like 1 million DMs a day.
Yeah.
Yeah, it says that on mine too. Yeah, he gets like 1,000 DMs a day. It's crazy.
Yeah. And then like with with Isaac, he has his number, so he can call him. Like if Isaac popped in here and I said, "Hey, Isaac, go see if Mike can come in here." He pops like, "All right." And he called Mike up and say, "Hey, pop in the Rockstar's live stream real quick. If you're not busy." He was like, "Okay."
Yeah, which I don't have that much luck where like, I can just say, "Hey, can you go to this like live stream and make this person stay? They're trying to get your or they're trying to get your attention or whatever." Like I don't have that ability, but I'm not like Jacob and be like, "Hey, what's up, man?" and then be like, "Oh, nothing much,"
Uh-huh.
Like I don't have that much luck.
Yeah.
But I wish.
But once Michael gets to know you a lot more, he'll start opening up more.
Yeah. Yeah.
Michael's a good guy, right? You see him from the videos, but on that he is really down to earth, like legit.
Yeah.
Who is that? Elsie, is that you? Oh no, it's not Elsie because it's Mike and me. Who is that? Hollering in the background. Sounded like somebody was hollering in the background. Maybe it was Elsini muting his mic.
Sorry.
You're good. I'm gonna be right back. I'm gonna get me something to drink, to clear my throat. So talk amongst yourselves for a little bit.
Okay.
So I guess I'll take over the show then. I don't know. So how's everyone doing in the chat? I don't know who's in the chat right now, but hi to everyone in the chat. All right, have a good night, Bill. I'll see you next time.
Wait, what?
I was just saying good night to Bill. He said he has to go.
Oh, wow. I just got back. All right, night, Bill. I just got back in. I was getting. But the next stream will be an OBS stream. What speaking of, what day do you guys want to do the Real Talk with the Rockstars? Like this one we're doing now. When do you guys want to do those?
Well, I don't know. It's like my first time here.
Yeah. I would say we can do these pretty like I'll do these based on our schedule. Like I have a busy. Wait, is my okay? No, it's not. Okay. And, I work and stuff, so it would have to be based on my schedule. Like today I'm off and tomorrow I'm off. But we can do these, and also I've got the other one, which is Rambling with the Rockstar. We can do those too. And I like doing both. But this is starting to get really good. I like this. This is for our first time. It really went off pretty well.
So are you off like Monday because of Martin Luther King Day?
I work at a grocery store, so
yeah, I do too.
Yeah, they wouldn't have me off.
Yeah,
I don't know. I have to look.
Okay, because I'm gonna be out of town like almost all day.
Okay, that's fine. I
Yeah.
probably won't do a stream Monday. It depends on if I work, and if I do, I probably still will do one. I'll probably do a Rambling with a Rockstar or something like that, or maybe not a regular. I don't know.
I just realized I haven't gone live in like a week.
I know you always used to go live almost every day.
I know, I've just been busy lately.
Yeah, I understand.
I'll probably go live tomorrow though, as long as work isn't too busy.
Especially mine has been busy since this snowstorm. I've been working for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks. And the other day was pretty busy because the grand opening, we had it's a grand reopening because we remodeled. So
Oh yeah, our store remodeled like the end of last year.
yeah, so we had a grand reopening. Did yours do like a grand reopening or something like that?
It wasn't really a reopening. They just kind of remodeled the store, like redid it.
Yeah. Like they remodeled the whole store, and it's a nice remodel too. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, they just like moved all the stuff around on the aisles, all the food.
But and also going out to get carts during the cold, it's actually. I mean, I used to hate going out getting carts, but now I like doing it.
Mm.
And I like Walmart has that little cart buggy thing, but we have like a strap.
Does your store have .com?
.com.
Yeah, like in the online where people order online.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do now.
Oh. Yeah, we have a .com, but we also have ClickList.
Oh.
And what was I gonna say? Yeah, when I'm out getting carts, I don't even use the strap anymore. I know how to use the strap, but now it's got to the point where I'm used to just pushing.
Yeah.
It exercise too.
Yeah, I remember a few months ago we got like new carts and they were like little carts and they were so annoying. They'd always run away from me.
We do have those mini carts. We have big carts and we have mini carts, and those
Yeah.
carts go so fast because that's what everybody wants.
Yeah.
Mini carts. And then not the crazy thing is, but the frustrating thing is when we run out of carts and there's no carts in there, it just goes away so fast. And we can't get all these carts in here with one person.
Yeah.
Got to keep sending people out.
Our Drug Mart like needs more people to get their carts. We walked into Drug Mart yesterday and there's like 2 carts left.
Yeah, I hate it when that happens, especially as a bagger, because the baggers
Yeah.
they get the carts.
Yeah. I like bagging stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just, my traits because my dad used to be a bagger
Uh-huh.
for a local store here. It was in Walmart. We're not that big of like a town to have a Walmart. We have like a Speedway. We have like 2 Speedways and a Drug Mart, a Taco Bell, Dairy Queen.
Speaking of Speedway, sorry to cut you off, but
Yeah.
when I went on vacation not too long ago to Orlando, me and the family we went to Disney World, and that's funny. I'm gonna get back to that too about Disney World, but anyway, when we were coming back from Disney World, you know how the gas stations have the hot dogs and stuff.
Yeah.
I love those. I love hot dogs, and I ate those, and I've been always wanting some, and I got a place that sells them. Gas station.
Oh, you're like Angry Grandpa with his Sunoco hot dogs.
Yeah. see, I'm just like Angry Grandpa now, and plus, too, I've got family down south in Florida, so I can relate to him when he likes boiled peanuts. I love those.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll tell you the reason why I got attached to Angry Grandpa. My grandfather, even though I'm black, my grandfather and Grandpa look just alike. I'd have to send you. I'm gonna send you a picture right now through DM and see what you think.
My friend's dad looks like Angry Grandpa, and he doesn't have any teeth either.
My grandfather didn't have any teeth either. And you want to know the crazy thing is though?
Mm-hmm.
So my grandfather died December 10th, 2014.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Oh, that's like the Illuminati.
Yeah. My grandfather died December 10th, 2014. And then when ATP died, that's December 10th, 2017.
Oh my gosh.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I think I remember you saying that.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
And the crazy thing is, wasn't Tina a nurse back then?
Which Tina, the ex?
Grandma Tina. Wasn't she a nurse or something back then? Do you know in understanding? I think she was.
She used to clean for hotels.
I
forget.
I want to say she was a nurse too. I know she used to clean for hotels, but I know she was a nurse. I think.
Yeah, she might have been a nurse. I don't really remember, but she might have been.
My grandmother's a nurse, and they kind of look alike too, to me. Let me. I'm sending you a picture now. Hold on.
In which, to be honest, my my grandpa who passed away, it's gonna be like um 9 years in April.
Mm-hmm.
He actually had a huge scar down his stomach,
Mm-hmm.
and like he had like, and grandpa had like a half of a scar.
Yeah.
Like he had a whole scar, and that was actually from a hernia,
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, it was from a hernia too.
I just sent you the picture.
Oh my gosh.
What do you think?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. And they had the big stomach too.
Yeah.
The flat chest, the big stomach. They used to drink. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually knew each other, which they probably didn't, because But if they knew each other, well, now they know each other because they're up and having it. I mean, I don't know what you guys believe, but yeah. But I don't know. I mean, actually told. I've actually told what happened to my grandfather on live stream. It's actually on live stream, and I don't know if no, I might have deleted it though.
Oh yeah, I remember that live stream.
So I cried
Yeah.
to mute my mic. I was screaming. Well, not screaming, but I was crying so loud. But um, but Sarah, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm just quiet.
So so when I graduated from high school June 1st, 2014, and then from then on I would I went to a community college. Went to a community college, and my classes were during the week except for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So I had Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday class, and it was in the morning. And and I only had one class each day. But anyway, or two classes each day. But anyway, I would always go to my grandfather's house, and so there was this one day, and so my sis, I think my sister was living with us at the time. Yeah, was she living with us at the time? I think she. But anyway, uh, my nieces and nephew, they get dropped off they would get picked up and taken to school then, and because my grandmother would pick them up, and so my grandmother picked them up, and I would always get them up, get them ready to go, and so I got them ready. My mom, and then after that, after they left. I went upstairs to go to sleep, and before I went to sleep, I got a call from my mom saying my grandfather was rushed to the hospital. My sister was on the way to come get me. So I said, okay. So I got in the shower. I'm just saying, please let him be okay. Please let him, because he didn't even tell me what was going on. Because I think she was on her way there, or it was just, he was just getting to the hospital. But when I got to the hospital, she had told me he had a massive stroke and he wasn't going to make it. Sorry, my throat. It's a sore throat, but anyway. And so he was basically, out of it. He was in a coma and everything. He had tubes down his throat. There was he was just laying there, motionless. Like nothing could wake him up. Like if I hit him, nothing would wake him up. Now if I pinched him, his leg would move. Because I guess the nerves I guess that activates the nerve. And so when you did that, or your reflex, I guess that was a reflex and not him. But he was in a coma for like, what, 3 or 4 days. And then December 10th on 10/22, we took him off and then he passed away. I wasn't there because I had class. So my family was there. And so, yeah, that's basically what happened. But here's the kicker, or not the kicker, but here's the thing. My grandmother and my grandfather had split up. They didn't get divorced, but they separated because he he was a drinker. He was a heavy drinker. He was a really heavy drinker. He would drink. I don't. You guys probably don't know what White Irish Rose is. It's like a whiskey or something. So he would really drink. When he would drink, he would get really, really mean. And so he would do things, and then my grandmother got tired of it, and so she separated. But they still love each other. She would still come over, talk to him. He would come over there, and so what had happened that day, he had got up, and so he's by himself because nobody lives with him. Nobody's, he had got up, and he had passed out. He fell and passed out, I guess. And so when he came to, he called the ambulance and said, "Hey, I need an ambulance. I don't feel well." So the ambulance came and got him. Or no, the ambulance came to the house, and they couldn't get in the front door. And mind you, the door that he has, you can only, like, if you lock it, it's locked from the outside, but you can open it from the inside. And so they couldn't get to the front door. So what they were going to do, they were going to try to break it. So they went around, and he had his window open, and that was the window to his bedroom. So they got in, and when they got in, he was laying there in the bed. So he got up and laid in the bed, and he was not responsive. So yeah, and they said his scan was like somebody had took a gunshot to his head and just pulled the trigger. That's how bad it was.
Jeez.
Yeah, and he had the stroke. It just bled profusely, like it was just like happened like that, like in a snap of a finger. Like I take a snap of my finger and the whole stroke just happened. Boom. And they said it got into his spinal cord and pushed the brainstem up, or not the spinal cord, it got into the brainstem and pushed the brain up a little bit, I guess, or whatever. Yep.
Which my grandpa died from lung cancer.
Uh-huh.
And I was like in preschool, and I remember my mom coming home. I was sitting on the floor doing something, and she was talking about like all what went down, and she goes, well, I don't remember the whole conversation, but she goes, and he died. And I'm like, what? He died? And like, I just was like on the floor, like crying, and like I was screaming, crying, and I was mostly with my dad during those times because my mom was going like back and forth to the hospital and stuff. And so that night, my dad, like, okay, now this is gonna be funny. So my dad made supper, and it was like Velveeta shells, and that's when I started to not like Velveeta because it was like too cheesy and too like, I don't know, it was like all too cheesy and way too cheesy. Like more cheese, like more cheese than I can actually eat. And I have never ate any Velveeta cheese, like any more Velveeta, I can't talk, Velveeta cheese
ever again.
Yeah, ever since that night.
Yeah.
It's that is weird.
And the thing about, like going back to I call him Papa. I didn't call him Grandpa. I call him Papa. But we were very, very close. We were like Michael and AGP. That's how close we were.
Yeah.
Like I was so close to him. Even I'm close to my dad too. So it's like, but every time you saw me with my grandfather, was like, every time you saw him, you saw me. Whenever I was over there, you saw me. I was,
Yeah.
he always, loved me around. He even told me, hey, why can't your mother let you come over here more often? Because I'm lonely here without you. I'm lonely because it's just me here. So, and the thing he told me, he said, I'm gonna die right here. That's the thing he told me straight up. He said, I ain't gonna live too long. So, it's crazy how like how, like they know, but he didn't know the exact day or anything. He just knew, like, I'm not gonna be here too long.
Yeah. And we used to actually watch SpongeBob together. Like I was like 2 when I started to watch SpongeBob.
Uh-huh.
And we used to watch it together. We used to sit on the floor together and watch it. And that was when I still had a binky in my mouth and a diaper on my butt. That's how I describe it. And there is a picture of us watching SpongeBob.
And there's a lot of pictures of me and my grandfather. And even the crazy thing is, I have his, like, with his deep like, he had a deep voice, and I can imitate his voice like spot on. And also, I have his body shape too. So it's like, and some of his like wisdom too. I even have a picture, of him before, like when I graduated. I have that picture. And he was like ain't grandpa. He didn't wear a shirt, and he was always in his underwear. So yeah, and he's been gone since it's about 4 years. 4 years. And he was in the Air Force, 2 to 67, as a jet engine mechanic. He actually, I want to say he missed. I don't think he missed his graduation. He was able to attend, or no, he missed his graduation, the Air Force, but he still graduated. So yeah, he went into the Air Force and left because my mother was born, and and they were living in Florida at the time. Him and my grandmother were living in Florida, and so when he got out the Air Force, they he got them and he moved to Indianapolis. And that's where we've been. And I'm looking at the chat now, and now that I've realized it too, Kevin went through the same thing I've been through, so we can both relate on things. Losing his grandmother, he's lost his grandmother the same way.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of stuff together.
Exactly.
We used to own horses, and we still do, but they're in my aunt's and cousin's possession now. But he used to take me down to like the barn and interact with the horses, and then we used to always go to Amish country. And here in Ohio, that would be like Sugar Creek and Walnut Creek and all that Amish kind of like
in the same area. Well, where PNB used to go, right?
Yeah. From here, I live on Canton Road. From here, it's like, I don't know, like 35 minutes. It's like this road that I live on. It goes to Canton, Ohio, and then from Canton, it goes to North Canton and Akron. And I am actually going to Akron on Monday. So I'll be like in his neck of the woods.
Cool.
Yeah. But
me and Mom are actually gonna go to South Carolina for 3 days in April. So we're gonna go in March, but April would make more sense in the first week because they have break, spring break, spring break.
Oh yeah. But we used to always go on these like little trips and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I lost my train of thought. But
Good.
we used to like always eat at the Amish restaurants down there
Mhm.
and a lot of stuff. But since I guess he got cancer, um we started to go less, and I always loved going to Amish country. And in fact, my great grandma used to be Amish, but then she like broke free out of the Amish.
Mm.
Now, from Amish rules, once you turn 18, you can decide if you want to stay in the community or like go out in the world.
Right.
So I guess she just broke free.
Mm.
Which if
So they say break free. Do you have to sign like a paper or anything, or do you just say I'm going?
no, you just like move out.
And you don't get like not like disrespected, but like what's the word I'm looking for? Do you get like hate?
Shunned. Like
Yeah,
shunned from
yeah.
um I don't know. I would have to ask my grandma, but I don't know if you would get shunned.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I expect you actually would, but if my great grandma wouldn't have like broke free,
Uh-huh.
and if well actually my grandma, now this is coming from my grandfather's side
Uh-huh.
because my grandfather, my grandfather's mom was Amish, but my grandma's mom wasn't. So I guess now, I mean, I would still be here, but I always thought that if my grandma was Amish and my grandpa was Amish, then I would be Amish and I wouldn't even be here like on electronics
Mm-hmm.
because they don't believe in
Like,
electronics
yeah,
and all that stuff.
yeah, I understand.
Which is funny. I usually chuckle because I usually see like Amish people at the library using computers, and I'm like, they don't even believe in that stuff. So why are they using it?
Right.
You know, it's hilarious to me.
Yeah. Emma Rangers, you're silent over there.
I know. I actually have to get going.
Okay, no problem.
Have a
I'm
good
probably,
night, everyone.
I'm probably gonna end it right here, though, unless you had more to share, sir.
I don't have much. I just like to ramble.
Hey, that's what I like to do too sometimes.
All right. Have a good night, everyone.
You too.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Elsie, you got anything to share?
No.
You said no or yeah.
No.
Uh, what are you on your phone?
No.
You said what?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Can anyone hear this?
Hear what? Oh yeah, I hear it. What is that?
It's a massager.
Oh,
Sorry, I get leg aches.
oh, it's all right.
I think it's usually because I'm growing. I get like growing pains.
Yeah. And then when you get old, once you get old, you'll probably get worse pains than that.
Yeah. Which
Ass and all that.
which my grandma, I got a new coat for Christmas, and she was looking at it, and we all decided that it's actually too big, and it is too big on me.
Mm.
But anyway, um she came up to me,
Mm-hmm.
and she was like up to my shoulder.
Mm.
Yeah, she was like up like to my shoulder, and she's like gonna be like 79 on the 31st, and I'm taller than a 78 and a half year old.
Mhm.
And getting I'm almost getting tall as my dad. And every time I see him, he goes, "Man, I used to look down at you. Now I'm like eye level at you." And I'm like, "I know, right?"
Right.
And he used to call me Shorty. Or he still calls me Shorty, even though I'm almost as tall as him.
Hold on, what's going on in the chat? You can keep talking. I'm just looking at the chat.
Okay.
But yeah, I'm short. I'm like 5'2" or 3. I don't know. What time? What time? It's like 11:23. I might end it here because I know some people are tired, so probably gonna end it here. So it was really a good podcast today. For
Yeah.
first, it was really good. And I'm keeping this up since I didn't play any, well, since we didn't play any music, and we won't be playing any music on this. And also, I will be doing a poll on Twitter to see what other topic we want to do for the next one. So look out for that. Um, but yeah, this turned out to be really good.
Yeah. For my first ever Hangout live stream, I thought this was kind of fun.
Yeah, I love doing these things because you really can connect with people.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm out of here, guys. Like, subscribe, and that's it.
And subscribe to me, I guess.
What's your YouTube?
Sarah Smiles.
Have one of my moderators should put it in the chat. In fact, type in the chat so to see if
Yeah, I'm on chat right now.
okay, type in there too so I can put you as a mod if I don't. I may have
Okay.
just let me make sure.
Because I might,
Yeah.
at some point I might, like post videos, like with my plushie, and I don't know. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna post. But I got mad one night, and I crumbled up my 10 Commandments poster that I made.
Uh-huh.
So, but well, it's been fun.
Me too. It's been fun. And even though this is a serious topic, it went pretty well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys still there?
Mm-hmm.
I'm here. Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. My call just came in, so let me see if I can. What in the world?
I do keep like getting these weird calls like ever since I got my new phone like last week. Like I've been like getting like these weird phone calls. Like one was like registered in Ohio and one was registered in Utah.
Okay, she wanted me to do something, so I'll be right back. But I get back in it.
Utah.
Let me. How do I get out of here? Hold on. Hold on.
Literally LC is spamming the chat with my channel.
Hello?
Hello?
I'm still here. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hello?
I can hear
Hello?
you.
Oh, okay.
Sorry, I'm eating Smarties.
You're fine. Okay, there we go. But I'll be right back. So talk amongst yourselves.
So, what is everyone's favorite color? Hey, chat, what's your favorite color? What is everyone's favorite color? Hey, chat, what's your favorite color?
Mhm.
I like purple, Kevin.
Oh, I'm going back in the chat. Okay.
I like purple, Kevin.
Oh, I'm going back in the chat. All right. I guess I'll end it here. Like, subscribe. This was a good stream. I liked it. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I'm gonna go and chill for a little bit and then go to sleep. I'll probably pop in some live streams and then go to sleep. So,
Oh, I always wanted to do this.
uh,
Follow me on everything, Bridget West.
and then all right, good night, guys. So I'll see y'all. I'll see y'all on the next live stream. I'll let you guys know when I'm live streaming next time. All right, I'm out.
Bye.
All right, peace.